Hello, I'm Windred from mycrystallura.com.au, coming to you today from my kitchen, where we're going to be talking about how to prepare or make Solé. Solé is a natural salt drink, or a 26% brine solution, that provides all the minerals and trace elements, 84 of them, that are essential for good health and body function. With Solé, it's made from Himalayan rock salt, which is usually supplied in chunks like this, or you can get it in finer granules of salt. But the beauty of this salt is that the way nature's put it together is that the 84 minerals and trace elements are there in exactly the right proportion. So we don't have to think about if we got enough of this or enough of that. Is there too little of this or too much of that? Because those 84 minerals are all in exactly the right proportions within this salt. The salt is a totally natural product and comes deep from within the Himalayan mountains. To make Solé is very, very easy, and it's fairly convenient as well to take. Now, all you'll need is some rock salt, obviously, some Himalayan salt. It can be rock form or crystal form. A source of water. Now, the water can be just as simple as filling a bowl from your tap and letting that sit on the bench overnight, because by doing that all the chlorine evaporates off, which gives you very potable drinking water. In our case, we don't have to let it evaporate. We've got very pure, clean tank water, and of course spring water is also ideal. To my mind, you don't really need to buy bottled water, but if you like bottled water, there's nothing wrong with that either. So once we've got our water supply, the next thing is to get our Himalayan salt and some sort of a container. So you need a glass jar, preferably with a lid, but the lid again is not essential, of a size that will hold maybe 500 millilitres is ideal. Now, to make it, you take your jar, fill it full of water. Well, don't fill it, only about 3/4 fill it, sorry. Then you can put a chunk of rock salt in, or you can just keep spooning in till you fill the container with salt. Now, the reason why we put so much is because we want to get a really solid concentration, so that when you put a chunk like this in, you'll leave that overnight, and tomorrow morning, if there's still some undissolved salt, that's the right proportions. If it's dissolved, then just put another chunk in, so that you want it so that it's always got some salt undissolved in your base solution. Now, this happens to be my own solution, that's why it's already prepared. I actually have some of this every day. And the consuming part is very easy. All you need to do is have a teaspoon. In my case, I prefer a plastic one. Go to your salt solution. Now, just as a little bit of a side issue, you'll notice that salt forms around the lip, and often you'll get salt crystals from bits of spillage around the bottom. So I keep mine in a container so that I don't get the salt building up around the bench. So we take our teaspoon of our brine solution and we put it into a glass, top it up with water, give it a little bit of a mix, and there it is. That's Solé, nature's perfect little health drink. Here's to health.